Well, do you have any Valentine's Day plans? It's in a couple of days. It's on a Tuesday.
Yeah, no. Maybe like the day after, I'm gonna go like buy some on sale Valentine's Day candy because I like the candy hearts. And
that chalkiness. Oh no, dude, I love them too.
No, I love them, and
too.
It's like my favorite one. There's like a banana one, and it's only ever like 4 hearts in the like 50 hearts that are that flavor.
They're the banana flavor.
But when I have those 4 banana hearts, I'm a happy camper.
So do you like spread them all out on the table and like find the ones?
No, I just
use handfuls at a time.
And then I'm like, ooh,
there's the banana hidden behind all that other shit.
Yeah.
No, but
no, yeah.
But that's the thing. So, okay, so yeah,
there is one part when it comes to relationships and romance and mental health.
Mm-hmm. Thank God, I was just about to spin us back to why we were actually having this podcast.
Not having someone to rely on, be vulnerable with, even proximity touch releases different good chemicals, and then there's like the different main brain chemicals, and part of being healthy is being aware and trying to balance those out. And there are certain aspects of this as a men's thing. So it's been a little while since I've gotten like I watched this video, but it was a pretty like impactful video for me about a year and a half ago. In how in relationships and that testosterone and these like other chemicals can play a part in things. And one of the things the podcast was sharing was how like when it comes to men versus women, men have more benefits from testosterone than women do, and women gain more benefits from estrogen as like a mood balancer and like feel good. For each of us, for women, when they are able to help bring together people towards something, is an activity that creates estrogen for them. And on the flip side, when it comes to men, when we are serving and being helpful to another person, it creates testosterone. Yep. And so in some of like the most healthiest relationships, even if like whoever the breadwinner is or what the nature of it is, if you fall into those like biological categories, you're gonna want the woman in the relationship to sometimes add in activities where they're asking the man to do something for them, and then as the man doing something like the dishes or being there for them. And that is just like one of those natural ways where like there are other ways to get like testosterone or estrogen from like working out, etc. Like you don't need
working
someone
out,
else.
diet. Yeah.
But I found it very like eye-opening that like there are these ways that like us biologically can be like, oh, if someone, and especially if there's someone we like find either like generally attractive to or respect, if they're asking for help with something, not only can we help them, but it'll release those chemicals.
It'll release that serotonin, and it also, with that serotonin boost, also brings in that testosterone, just us, the ability as men to create more testosterone. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
And there's like aspects of like in the context of being a single person. How are we like? What are the different things we're finding and having to do to keep ourselves mentally healthy, even when? Because I feel we didn't go into like my dating history too much, but I had like 2 periods where I was dating someone for about a year and a half.
Yeah, we did go into mine a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that and some like occasional things, those are like the different periods I've been through at different stages. And I think when you are dating someone, some of these issues became less to the forefront. It's like I wasn't thinking about being lonely as much because I had this like mental check mark in the back of my head where I was like, oh, but I'm dating someone. And then like all the different and then you have all those small interactions if you live close to them where you feel more connected.
Yeah.
But you compare that to being single, and then you have to like almost like make more of the time. Maybe we were always making the time, but like it becomes different to navigate, and then you get all these like societal aspects that you have to like assure and like ground yourself against.
Yeah.
Like the commercials and these different aspects, especially around this time of year.
Yeah, and this one I know is going to probably be very controversial, but like I said, there's good things and bad things to every thought. I mean, being a single person, if a majority of your friends are single, that can be a negative space for you because all you're gonna want to do is go out and party. All you're gonna want to do is go out and drink. You're gonna want to just be out and make a complete idiot of yourself, man or woman. It doesn't matter. Being single and a majority of your friends being single, it can cause you to do some very stupid things. But on the flip side, on the negative I'm focusing on just the negative right now, then I'll get to the positive. Okay. On the negative side, if a majority of your best friends are either in relationships, married, about to have kids, all of that, and you are the single person and that's your friend group, and then you see how well they're doing, you will settle. You will settle for something that is probably not good for you. Because all you're thinking about is I don't want to be single anymore. I want to be just like my friends. And this is another factor of what just causes more divorces, is because you want to be just like your friends and be accepted into your friend group because you're tired of being that single person. Now, on the positive sides of being single and having a lot of single friends, if you are doing a lot of things that are constructive, healthy for you, you guys are actually having deep conversations. You guys are trying to be non-binary here, but it's very hard. But if you and your people are trying to be, as long as you and your, I don't know how to put it. You and your circle. I was gonna say group. You and your circle. You all are doing something constructive. You're having great conversations. You're going out and going to the gym. You guys are all eating healthy. You're going out and enjoying nature. You're not putting yourself and your group into those spaces where a lot of negative things can happen. You will flourish. Your mental faculties will just skyrocket. Your outlook on life will skyrocket. Everything will, I don't want to say fall into place, but there's a lot of benefits when you and your group are doing positive things where you're not just drinking or partying every night. Because yes, it's fun in the moment, but hangovers suck. And then on top of that, then you got to go through is like, oh, what the hell did I do last night? Did I make out with this person? Did I flip this person off? Now I got to send that long text. Did I really sleep with them?
Did I get that New Year's Eve kiss from the same person that gave that person the New Year's Eve kiss?
That was something that happened to me and him.
We could maybe assume that.
I'm making it very clear. Me and him had the same woman kiss us in a matter of what? 5 seconds? on
She
New
wanted
Year's.
us both to feel special.
Yes, yes. But anyway, okay. So the positive things on the flip side for being
Sure. Yeah.
when you have your friends in serious relationships moving forward in their lives, right? The positives are the same thing.
Your community matters, and those people you surround yourself with, you will gravitate towards that.
So anyway, going back to it, we had technical difficulties. Going back to it, when you have those friend groups, or sorry, your friends, when you're the single person and your friends, they're all married, having kids. It's the same thing, but they're focusing on themselves and where they're going forward in your life. Yeah, you can feel like you're being like left behind, and you're gonna want something. Now, is that something, or whoever you have who's in front of you? Is it just because they're there at that time? Is it the right person?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, a big thing that causes a lot of issues is when people post their relationship status, their new kid, their vacations. Those statistically are the most likely. Those relationships are the most likely to fail. My longest relationship, me and her never put our relationship status on Facebook. Now, did that relationship fail? Yes, but that was also in high school.
Yeah, I thought about bringing up social media earlier, and I was like, that is such its own.
It's its own monster.
Huge
at that point.
monster that like
needs to be dived into at some point. But yeah. So
I think it comes down. It's like my general advice is like having multiple groups and communities then is helpful, because when you have one that might be like an older high school group that is now like more in like a serious relationship phase.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sure you'll still have certain things to connect with them on, but you are also pulled in that like Venn diagram towards like maybe like a work group or some other things that you like to do where you get different perspectives and like maybe overall aren't feeling like you are lonely or needing to settle because there are other people in your life.